Hi, I'm Carla.
Hi, I'm Ali. It's so nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
So Carla, I guess that you grew up in Washington, D.C.
So I actually grew up in Columbus, Ohio. I have only been in the D.C. area for about 8 years, so still pretty new here, but that's a good guess. I think you grew up in Northern Virginia.
So I grew up in Miami, Florida. My mom is Cuban. My dad's from Boston, and so Miami was a happy medium. So me and my 3 siblings were raised there.
Wow.
When you were younger, I guess that you wanted to be an actress.
When I was younger, I was obsessed with dinosaurs, so I wanted to be a paleontologist for the longest time, which no one would have guessed. All right, so I will go. When you were younger, you wanted to be a doctor.
I wanted to be a broadcast journalist on Telemundo or Univision.
Nice.
And watched a lot of news and always dreamed of doing that for some reason.
Yeah. So enough with the fun questions, and now let's get to the serious questions, Kelly.
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. What do you think is like the biggest accomplishment in your career so far?
So I think it was helping launch and start the CODA program, Capital One Developer Academy. So essentially 2.5 years ago, I came in and was on the team that built and launched the CODA program. And what it is, it's a 6-month intensive software engineering training where we pay associates right out of college a full-time salary to learn to code. It gives them an opportunity to kind of change their career trajectory and become involved in a career in tech.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
What about you?
I would say the biggest accomplishment is I have had the pleasure and opportunity to be a part of the team that launched Eno, Capital One's intelligent assistant, and really help leading that intent with some of the smartest and most creative people I have ever met on the planet.
In technology, you mainly see a very homogenous group of folks. And so we wanted to diversify the folks that were working as software engineers and that were working in tech. And in the same way that that's important in the tech world, I think it's important to Capital One overall.
There have been times where I am the only woman in the room as a leader in tech, who's not only a woman, but is also a Latinx, to make sure that we have that top of mind when we are building products for all of our customers who might not look like us, think like us, or be in the same socioeconomic status as us.
I really enjoyed meeting Carla, and I also was really intrigued by the great work she's doing on Eno. Sometimes you hear about technologies at the organization and you don't realize how many people are involved and what a great effort it is.
Some of the cool work that's being done by some very smart women across Capital One, seeing another Latina leading that and working in that space was just mind-blowing to me. Absolutely, we're grabbing coffee in the next few weeks.